Abraham lied so many times in the Bible that modern pastors just skip those parts entirely. This man literally built his entire legacy on deception and somehow still became the father of faith. Let me blow your mind with what they don't teach you in Sunday school. First lie. Abraham tells Pharaoh that his wife Sarah is actually his sister because he's scared they'll kill him to steal her. Pharaoh takes Sarah into his house thinking she's available, and God has to send plagues to Egypt just to fix Abraham's mess. But here's the crazy part. Abraham gets rich from this lie. Pharaoh gives him sheep, cattle, donkeys, and servants as gifts before realizing he's been deceived. Second lie. Abraham pulls the exact same scam with King Abimelech years later. Same wife, same lie, same result. Sarah gets taken by another king, and Abraham collects more wealth while his wife is in another man's house. This time, God appears to Abimelech in a dream and threatens to kill him if he touches Sarah. The king wakes up terrified and confronts Abraham, who gives the weakest excuse ever. He says, "Well, technically she is my half-sister, so it's not completely a lie." Third lie. Abraham promises his servant Eliezer that he'll inherit everything since he has no children. Then when Isaac is born, Abraham just forgets about this promise entirely. Eliezer served this man faithfully for decades, thinking he'd get the inheritance. But Abraham rewrites his will like that conversation never happened. The most shocking lie is about Ishmael. Abraham promises Hagar that her son will become a great nation, then kicks them out into the desert with nothing but bread and water. He sends a teenage boy and his mother to die in the wilderness because Sarah got jealous. Abraham literally attempts murder by abandonment and calls it God's will. The craziest part is how this pattern repeats through his family line. His son Isaac does the exact same thing with his wife Rebekah and the same King Abimelech. Like father, like son. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree when it comes to family dysfunction and deception. Modern churches love to paint Abraham as this perfect example of faith, but the real story shows a flawed, scared man who repeatedly chose self-preservation over protecting his wife. Sarah never gets a voice in these stories. These moments remind us that even great men of faith can make mistakes. Abraham's lies came from fear, but God's faithfulness never failed him. Through his weaknesses, God still fulfilled his promise and made Abraham the father of many nations. Moral lesson: God doesn't use perfect people. He uses those who trust him, even when they stumble. Please like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment and follow for more.